My beloved child, listen closely. There are things happening behind the scenes that you may not be aware of, but I see it all. In this message, I want to reveal the hidden plans that have been set against you, and how I, your Father, am already working to protect you. You might feel surrounded, but I am your shield. Stay with me until the very end, because if you love me truly, I have a special surprise prepared for you, something you won't want to miss. Make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit the like button, and share this message with those who need to hear my words. Become a member to walk even closer with me, and don't forget to activate the notification bell. There are new messages for you every day. I want you to stay connected with me always. And please, leave a comment below to let me know your heart. I am listening to your every word. My beloved children, I see what you do not see. I know what is hidden from your eyes, the things whispered in secret, the plots made in the shadows. While you walk through your days unaware of the traps that may be set for you, I am always watching over you. Nothing escapes my sight. No scheme is too hidden, no darkness too deep for my light to penetrate. I am your protector, your shield against those who wish to harm you. Remember this, my beloved son, my beloved daughter. I am the God who sees in secret. When others plan against you, when deceitful words are spoken behind your back, do not fear. Though they plot and plan, their schemes will not stand. I am the one who frustrates the plans of the wicked, who turns their schemes into nothing. I confuse the minds of those who seek to harm my children. I have always been faithful to protect you, and I will continue to be. But you must trust me, even when you do not understand, even when it seems like others are working against you. Trust that I see it all. Trust that I am working on your behalf, even when you feel surrounded by darkness. My son, my daughter, do not rely on your own understanding, but lean on me. For I know every detail, every word spoken, every thought conceived, and I will protect you from harm. I know, at times, you feel anxious, wondering what others might be saying about you or what they might be plotting behind closed doors. But, my precious child, your safety does not depend on your ability to uncover these plans. It depends on me. I am your strong tower, your refuge. Even if you cannot see the full picture, I can, and I am always watching over you. You do not need to confront every word spoken against you. You do not need to seek revenge or defend yourself against every accusation. I am your defender. I go before you. Those who speak lies, those who deceive and seek to tear you down, their words will not prevail. For I, the Lord, am your ultimate judge, and I judge with righteousness and truth. Their plans will fail because I am with you. Think back to the times I have delivered you in the past. Remember how I have led you through trials, how I have protected you from harm, even when you were unaware. If I protected you then, will I not protect you now? My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I am the same God today that I was yesterday, and I will never change. My protection over you is constant, never wavering. But I also ask you to walk in wisdom. Do not be ignorant of the schemes of the enemy. Stay close to me in prayer. Seek my face continually. I will give you discernment. I will show you what is true and what is false. When you seek me, you will not be deceived. I will reveal to you the things you need to know, and I will give you peace about the things you do not. There are those who may smile to your face, but their hearts harbor ill intent. But I know the hearts of all men. I see what is hidden. I see their true intentions, and I will protect you from their traps. I will expose the lies. I will shine my light into the darkest corners, and what has been hidden will be brought to the surface. You do not need to worry, my precious children. I am your protector. I am the one who watches over you day and night. Though others may plan in secret, their plans cannot succeed against my will, for I am sovereign over all things, even their evil intentions. I will turn for your good. What they meant for harm, I will use to bless you. Trust in this. Trust in me, your God, who works all things together for the good of those who love me. But I also ask you to forgive, even when you know others have spoken ill of you, even when you discover their plans. I call you to forgive, just as I have forgiven you. My precious son, my precious daughter, forgiveness frees your heart from bitterness and anger. It allows you to trust me fully with the situation. Let me handle the justice. Let me deal with those who have wronged you. Your task is to love, to pray for your enemies, and to leave the rest in my hands. And in your prayers, ask me to protect you. Come to me daily and seek my guidance. Ask for my wisdom. I will give it to you generously. I will guide your steps so that you avoid the trap set before you. I will give you the words to speak when you need them, and I will give you silence when it is wise. I am with you always, and I will not allow you to be overcome by the plans of others. So do not live in fear, my beloved children. Do not be consumed by the thought of what others might be doing behind your back. Know that I am already there, in the places you cannot see, in the conversations you do not hear. I am working for your good, even when others work against you. Trust in me, your protector and your God. If these words about God's protection over hidden plans have found a place in your heart, leave in the comments. God is my shield. I trust in His protection. My beloved children, so often you find yourselves in situations where you cannot see the way ahead. The path seems unclear, and you feel surrounded by uncertainty. You wonder what steps to take, and sometimes you feel afraid because you do not know what the future holds. But my precious son, my precious daughter, I ask you to trust me. Trust in my guidance even when you cannot see the full picture. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I see all things, and nothing is hidden from me. While you may only see what is directly in front of you, I see the entire plan. I see every step, every turn, every obstacle, and every opportunity that lies ahead. You are not walking this journey alone. I am with you, guiding your steps. Even when the path seems uncertain, you can trust that I am leading you. You may not always understand the way I am taking you. Sometimes, I will lead you through valleys, and other times, I will take you over mountains. There will be moments when you face challenges and struggles, and it may feel like you are walking in darkness. But my beloved children, know this. I am the light in your darkness. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. I will never leave you to stumble or fall, for I am always guiding you. You might feel like you need to know everything before you can move forward. But my beloved son, my beloved daughter, faith is trusting me even when you do not have all the answers. Faith is stepping out, knowing that I am with you, even when you can't see what's around the corner. Trust is believing in my goodness, even when the way ahead looks difficult. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. I understand the fear that comes when you feel unsure of what to do, but remember this. I am the good shepherd, and my sheep know my voice. If you seek me, I will guide you. If you listen, I will speak. If you follow, I will lead you to places of safety and peace. Do not rush ahead of me, and do not fall behind. Walk with me, step by step, and I will show you the way. Sometimes, you might wonder why I don't reveal everything to you at once. You long to see the full plan, to know exactly where I am leading you. But, my beloved children, if I showed you everything at once, it might overwhelm you. You might try to run ahead, or you might become afraid of the challenges that lie ahead. I reveal what you need to know in the right time. Trust that my timing is perfect. Trust that I know when and how to show you the next step. I am not asking you to understand every detail. I am asking you to trust me with every detail. Trust that I have gone before you, that I am preparing the way, even when the way seems hard, even when others try to confuse or distract you. My plan for you remains firm. My love for you is constant, and I will never lead you astray. There will be times when others try to offer their own advice, when the world gives you conflicting messages about what you should do. But my precious children, do not let the voices of the world drown out my voice. Come to me in prayer, seek my wisdom above all else, and I will make the path clear to you. My Spirit is within you, guiding you, comforting you, and leading you in truth. You do not need to rely on the wisdom of men. Rely on me, your God. Do not be discouraged when the way ahead seems long or difficult. Remember that I am the one who strengthens you. I give you the endurance to keep going, the courage to face the unknown, and the peace that surpasses all understanding. When you feel weary, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you feel anxious, bring your worries to me, and I will give you peace. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, do not be afraid of what you cannot see. Trust in what you know of me. Trust in my character, my love, and my faithfulness. I have never abandoned you, and I never will. When you look back, you will see my hand guiding you every step of the way. What seems unclear now will one day make sense in the light of my perfect plan. And remember this, my precious children, you do not need to walk this path perfectly. I do not expect you to have all the answers, to make every decision without hesitation. I am patient with you. I understand your struggles and your doubts. But when you fall, I am there to lift you up. When you feel lost, I am there to bring you back to the path. I am with you always, even to the end of the age. So trust me, even when the way seems hidden. Trust that I am guiding you, that I am working all things for your good, even the things you cannot yet see. Trust that my plans for you are good, and that my love for you never fails. You are my beloved child, and I will never leave you or forsake you. If these words about trusting God's guidance even when we cannot see the full picture have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments. I trust in your guidance, Lord, even when the way is unclear. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I see your heart. I know the times when you have been wounded by those you trusted. I know the pain of betrayal, the sting of feeling alone, abandoned, or deceived. But today, I am calling you to release that fear, to let go of the anxiety that comes when you wonder if it will happen again. I am calling you to trust in my power, to have faith in me above all else. I understand that fear of betrayal can weigh heavily on your heart. When someone close to you turns away, it can shake your trust in others. You begin to question every word, every action, wondering who will betray you next. But my precious child, do not allow the actions of others to dictate your trust in me. People may fail you, but I never will. Though others may turn away, I am with you always. In this world, you will face disappointments. There will be moments when people break your trust, when those who should have stood by your side walk away. Even then, my beloved son, my beloved daughter, I ask you to trust me. I see what is happening, and I am working on your behalf. I am not distant from your pain. I, too, know what it is to be betrayed. I was betrayed by one of my closest friends. But even in betrayal, my plan was not stopped. Even in the darkest moment, my love and my power remained strong. So, my precious children, do not live in fear of what others may do. Do not let the fear of betrayal keep you from living in freedom. When you fear betrayal, you build walls around your heart, trying to protect yourself from being hurt again. But those walls not only keep out the pain, they also keep out the love and connection that I want to bring into your life. Trust in me to be your protector, to guard your heart, and to heal the wounds that others may have caused. I know that trust is difficult when you have been hurt. It feels like a risk to open your heart again. But my beloved child, I am your refuge. When you place your trust in me, you are never taking a risk. I am faithful. I am the solid rock on which you can stand. Though others may let you down, I will never let you fall. Lean on me, and I will strengthen you. Place your faith in my power, and you will rise above the fear of betrayal. Fear of betrayal is a heavy burden, but I did not create you to carry it. I created you to live in peace and freedom. Do not let the fear of what others might do control your heart or your thoughts. When you feel that fear rising within you, bring it to me. Lay it at my feet. I will take that burden from you, and in exchange, I will give you peace. My peace is not like the peace the world offers. It is a deep, unshakable peace that will guard your heart and mind. When you feel afraid that someone will betray you, remember this. I am greater than any betrayal. My power is greater than the schemes of people. Even if others intend to harm you, I can turn their plans into blessings. What they mean for evil, I will use for your good. You do not need to fear their actions, for I am in control. I am your protector, your defender, your ever-present help in times of trouble. I am calling you to forgive those who have betrayed you in the past. Forgiveness does not mean that you forget or that you trust them again immediately, but it does mean that you release the bitterness and anger from your heart. Forgiveness frees you from the chains of the past and allows you to move forward in peace. Just as I have forgiven you, I ask you to forgive others. Trust that I will deal with their actions. Justice is in my hands, and I am a righteous judge. When you forgive, you make room in your heart for healing. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I am the healer of broken hearts. I see your wounds, and I am binding them up. I am pouring out my love over you, filling the empty places left by those who have walked away. Trust me to heal you. Trust me to restore what was lost. I am the God who makes all things new, and even now, I am working in your relationships. I am bringing the right people into your life, those who will walk with you in truth and love. Do not fear opening your heart again. I am guiding you. I am giving you discernment to recognize those who are trustworthy, and for those who may try to harm you, I will protect you. You do not need to live in fear. My power surrounds you like a shield, and I will not allow the plans of the enemy to prevail. My precious children, you are not alone. Even when it feels like others have abandoned you, I am with you. I am closer than a brother. I will never betray you, never leave you, and never forsake you. Place your trust in me, and you will find peace. Place your faith in my power, and you will overcome the fear of betrayal. I will give you the strength to stand firm, even when others fall away. Walk in the freedom I have given you. Do not let the fear of what others may do steal your joy or your peace. Trust that I am in control. Trust that I am working all things for your good. Trust that I will protect you, guide you, and heal you. I am with you always, and my power is greater than any betrayal you may face. If these words about overcoming the fear of betrayal through faith in God's power have touched your heart, leave in the comments. I trust in your power, Lord, to protect and heal me. My beloved children, I see the world you live in, a world filled with both light and darkness, truth and deceit. There are those who walk in my ways, with hearts full of love and compassion, but there are also those who hide their true intentions, who come to you with smiles on their faces but harbor evil in their hearts. I know it can be difficult to tell the difference, to know whom to trust and whom to avoid. This is why I give you the gift of discernment. Discernment, my precious children, is the ability to see beyond the surface, to recognize the true nature of people, situations, and even your own thoughts. It is my spirit within you, helping you to distinguish between what is good and what is evil, between what is true and what is false. Without discernment, you are vulnerable to the lies and traps of the enemy. But with it, you will walk in wisdom, able to see clearly even when others are blinded by deception. I want you to understand how important it is to seek this discernment in everything you do. Every day you face choices, encounters, and situations that require wisdom. Not everything is as it appears on the surface. Some people may speak words that sound good, but their hearts are far from me. Some opportunities may seem promising, but they lead you away from my path. Without discernment, it is easy to be led astray, to follow the wrong voice, or to place your trust in someone who seeks to harm you. But, O Señoram, my beloved son, my beloved daughter, I have not left you to navigate this world on your own. I have given you my spirit, the spirit of truth, who will guide you into all wisdom and understanding. When you are filled with my spirit, you are not easily deceived. I will open your eyes to see what others cannot see. I will give you insight into the hearts of those around you, and I will show you the way forward when the path is unclear. The enemy, my precious children, is cunning. He will often disguise himself as an angel of light, making what is evil seem good. He will use people, situations, and even your own thoughts to try to deceive you. This is why discernment is not something you can afford to neglect. You must seek it daily through prayer and my word. Spend time with me, listen to my voice, and I will sharpen your discernment. I will help you recognize when something is not right, even when you can't explain why. There may be times when you feel a stirring in your spirit, a sense that something is wrong, even if everything seems fine on the surface. This is my spirit, giving you a warning, telling you to proceed with caution or to turn away. Do not ignore these promptings. Do not dismiss the sense of unease you feel when you are faced with a decision or a person who seems trustworthy, but is not. I am guiding you, protecting you from harm that you cannot yet see. But discernment is not just about recognizing evil. It is also about recognizing truth. There are times when I will bring people into your life who are genuine, who have pure hearts and good intentions, but they may not look or act the way you expect. Without discernment, you might miss the blessing I am sending you through them. You might judge by appearances or by what others say, rather than by the truth I am revealing to you. Discernment helps you to see people the way I see them, to look beyond the surface and into the heart. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I ask you to be vigilant, be on guard, not just against those who openly oppose me, but against those who seem to be on your side but have hidden motives. I know that this is not always easy. You want to believe the best in people, and I desire that you walk in love and forgiveness. But love and forgiveness do not mean being blind to evil. I call you to love, but I also call you to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. You must learn to test the spirits, to weigh the words and actions of others against my truth. Ask me to show you what is hidden, and I will reveal it to you. I will give you clarity when the situation is confusing. I will expose the darkness that is trying to hide in the light. You do not need to fear being deceived if you are walking closely with me, for I will always protect you. I will not allow the plans of the wicked to succeed against you if you remain in my will. Discernment is a gift, but it is also a skill that grows with time and practice. The more you seek me, the more sensitive you will become to my voice. The more you study my word, the more clearly you will recognize what is true and what is false. Do not be discouraged if at times you feel unsure. Come to me with your questions, with your doubts, and I will give you the wisdom you need. I will never leave you in confusion, for I am not the author of confusion, but of peace. When you are walking in discernment, you are not swayed by the opinions of others or by the appearance of things. You are grounded in my truth, and my truth will always set you free. Others may try to manipulate you, to control you through lies or fear, but you will stand firm, knowing that I am your guide, your protector, and your source of wisdom. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, because you are walking in the light of my discernment. My beloved children, the world is filled with voices, each one claiming to have the truth. But there is only one truth, and that is found in me. Do not be led astray by smooth words or promises that seem too good to be true. Seek my face, and I will give you discernment. Ask me for wisdom, and I will pour it out upon you generously. You are my child, and I will never leave you without guidance. If these words about the importance of discernment to recognize evil intentions have resonated with you, leave in the comments. Lord, give me the discernment to see the truth and the strength to follow your wisdom. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I know the injustice you see around you. I know the pain you feel when you witness evil being done in secret, when those who plot in darkness seem to prosper while the righteous suffer. But hear my voice today. I am a God of justice, and my justice will prevail. Nothing escapes my sight, no matter how hidden it may be. I see all things, and I will bring justice in my perfect time. There are those who think they can hide their actions from me, who believe that because they scheme in secret, their plans will succeed. They gather in darkness, whispering their evil intentions, plotting against the innocent. But, my precious children, they are mistaken. For I am the one who sees all, who knows every heart and every thought. Darkness cannot hide from me. The deepest shadows are like light to me, and I will expose every hidden scheme. You may wonder why it sometimes seems like the wicked prosper, why those who do wrong are not immediately brought to justice. My beloved children, do not be discouraged. Do not think that because justice seems delayed, it will not come. I am patient, not wanting anyone to perish, but giving all the chance to repent. But make no mistake, my justice is sure. Every evil deed will be brought into the light, every plot will be revealed, and I will judge righteously. I know that you sometimes cry out for justice while wondering how long it will take. You see the harm caused by those who seek to oppress, deceive, and manipulate, and it grieves your heart. But trust me, I am not blind to these things. I have not forgotten the cries of the innocent. I have not ignored the pain of those who suffer because of the wickedness of others. I am a God of justice, and I will repay each one according to their deeds. The wicked may believe they are in control. They may feel that their plans are unstoppable, that no one can hold them accountable for their actions. But I, the Lord, laugh at their arrogance. I sit in the heavens and see the futility of their schemes. They may gather together to conspire against my children, but I will turn their plans to nothing. I will frustrate their counsel, and what they intended for evil will not stand. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, you do not need to take vengeance into your own hands. I have called you to trust in my justice. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. When others plot against you, when they speak lies behind your back, remember that I am your defender. I will vindicate you. I will stand up for you when you cannot stand for yourself. You do not need to fight every battle or confront every wrong. Leave room for my justice to work. It can be difficult to wait for justice when you see wrongdoing around you. You may be tempted to take matters into your own hands, to seek revenge or to expose the evil yourself. But, my beloved children, I ask you to trust in me. My ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. What seems like a delay to you is part of my perfect plan. I am working in ways you cannot see, and my justice is never late. It comes at the exact moment it is needed. Think of those who have come before you, who also cried out for justice. Many of them waited for years, enduring hardship and persecution, but in the end, my justice prevailed. Look at the life of Joseph, who was betrayed by his brothers and thrown into prison because of false accusations. For years, it seemed like justice was far away, but I was with him the whole time, working behind the scenes. And when the time came, I raised him up, and my justice was made known. In the same way, I am with you, even when it feels like you are surrounded by those who plot against you. I see the lies spoken in secret, the plans made to harm you, and I will not let them succeed. I will bring you through this season of injustice, and I will establish my justice in your life. Trust that I am working all things for your good, even when you cannot see the outcome yet. There is no need to live in fear of those who plot in darkness. Their power is limited, and their schemes will not prevail. I am your shield and your protector. I surround you with my love, and no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The wicked may think they are powerful, but their power is nothing compared to mine. I hold the whole world in my hands, and I will not allow the plans of the enemy to destroy you. My precious children, I am also calling you to pray for those who are lost in darkness. Pray for those who plot evil, for they are trapped in their own deception. My heart is that none should perish, but that all would come to repentance. Pray that they would turn from their wicked ways and find salvation in me before it is too late. For my justice is not only about punishment, it is also about redemption. I long to save even those who seem farthest from me, but for those who refuse to repent, who continue to walk in darkness and harm my children, my justice will not delay forever. The day is coming when I will judge the world with righteousness, and every hidden thing will be brought into the light. On that day there will be no more injustice, no more suffering, and no more evil. I will make all things right, so do not be discouraged, my beloved son, my beloved daughter. Do not lose heart when you see injustice around you. Trust in my power, trust in my timing, and trust in my justice. I am with you always, and I will not allow the plans of the wicked to succeed. My justice will prevail, and you will see my glory revealed in your life. If these words about God's justice prevailing over those who plot in darkness have resonated with you, leave in the comments, "Lord, I trust in your justice and your perfect timing." My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I see when you feel surrounded. I know when it seems as if the world is closing in on you, when the voices of your enemies grow loud and the weight of opposition presses down on your spirit. But I want you to know this: I am your strength, and I am your courage. When you feel surrounded by enemies, remember that I surround you with my presence. You are not alone, and you will not be overcome. There are moments in life when the forces against you seem overwhelming. It feels like everywhere you turn, there is conflict, betrayal, or opposition. In those times, fear can creep into your heart. But my precious children, I am greater than all that comes against you. Do not allow fear to take root in your soul. Fear will paralyze you, but my love casts out all fear. In me, you will find the courage to stand firm, even when the enemy presses in on every side. The world may tell you to rely on your own strength, to fight your battles with your own might, but I tell you this: your true strength comes from me. It is not in your own power that you will overcome, but in mine. I am the God of hosts, the commander of heaven's armies. When you call on me, I send my angels to fight on your behalf. You may not see them, but know that they are there, surrounding you and protecting you from harm. Think of David and my beloved son, who faced Goliath with nothing but a sling and 5 smooth stones. The enemy mocked him. The odds were stacked against him. And yet David stood unshaken because he knew that I was with him. He did not trust in the weapons of man, but in my power, and I gave him the victory. In the same way, I am with you when you face your own giants. It may seem as if the enemy is bigger, stronger, and more powerful than you, but they are nothing compared to me. When you feel surrounded, I ask you to look to me first. Lift your eyes from the battle and fix them on me. I am your deliverer. I am your fortress. The battle is not yours to fight alone. It belongs to me. I will go before you, and I will make a way where there seems to be no way. I will scatter your enemies, confuse their plans, and lead you to victory. But you must trust me and not rely on your own understanding. I understand the heaviness that comes when you are surrounded by conflict. I know how the accusations and lies of others can weigh on your heart. But remember, my precious children, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The words spoken against you in secret will not prevail. I am your defender. I will silence the tongues of those who rise against you. You do not need to defend yourself or fight every battle. Let me fight for you. In the moments when your heart trembles and your knees feel weak, I ask you to come to me. Pour out your fears and anxieties before me, and I will fill you with my peace. My peace is not like the peace the world offers. It is a peace that goes beyond understanding. Even when the battle rages around you, my peace will guard your heart and mind. It will give you the strength to stand firm, knowing that I am with you. You do not need to be afraid of those who come against you, for I am greater than any enemy. I am the Lord of heaven and earth, and nothing can stand against my power. Your enemies may gather, but they will be scattered. They may plot in darkness, but I will expose their plans to the light. Trust in my justice. I will not allow the wicked to triumph over you. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I am your strong tower. Run to me, and you will find safety. Do not be discouraged when the battle seems long. There are times when I allow you to go through the fire, not to harm you, but to refine you. I use the opposition you face to strengthen your faith, to teach you to rely on me more fully. Remember, I am with you in the fire, just as I was with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The flames did not consume them because I was in their midst. and in the same way, the trials you face will not consume you. I will bring you through the fire, and you will come out stronger, with a faith that is unshakable. There is no enemy too strong for me, no battle too great that I cannot overcome. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, when you feel drained and weary from the fight, come to me. I will renew your strength. I will give you the courage to face each new day. Like an eagle, I will lift you up on wings, and you will soar above the storm. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint, for I am the one who sustains you. Do not be afraid of the arrows that fly by day, or the terror that strikes in the night. I am your shield. I cover you with my wings, and under my protection, you are safe. Though 1,000 may fall at your side, and 10,000 at your right hand, the enemy will not come near you. You will see with your own eyes the defeat of those who rise against you because I am fighting for you. So take heart, my beloved children. Do not be afraid. Be strong and courageous, for I am with you wherever you go. The battle may seem fierce, but I have already secured your victory. When the enemy surrounds you, lift your eyes to me, and know that I surround you with my love, my strength, and my protection. I will never leave you nor forsake you. I am your ever-present help in times of trouble. If these words about finding strength and courage in God when surrounded by enemies have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, you are my strength and my courage. I trust you to fight for me. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I know the pain that words can cause. I know how deeply it wounds when others speak ill of you, when they twist the truth, when they plot against you in secret. But I want you to know this. I am your defender. You do not need to fight every battle or respond to every word spoken against you. I stand with you, and I will fight for you. Trust that my justice will prevail. When others rise up and speak lies about you, it can feel like an unbearable weight. You may feel powerless to stop the rumors, powerless to defend your reputation, but I see everything, my precious child. I know the truth. I see the intentions behind every word, every action, and I will not allow falsehood to triumph over you. I ask you to rest in the knowledge that I am your shield, that I will protect your name, and that my truth will come to light. The temptation, when others speak against you, is to retaliate, to defend yourself, to correct every falsehood. But, my beloved children, I call you to something higher. I call you to trust in me, to let go of the need to fight back with your own words. I am your advocate. I go before you and make a way. What others say in secret, I will bring into the light. You do not need to worry about defending yourself, for I am your defense. Remember the example of my son Jesus, when he was falsely accused, when he was reviled, and yet he did not respond with anger or harsh words. He remained silent in the face of lies, trusting in my plan, knowing that I would vindicate him. In the same way, I ask you to be at peace when others speak ill of you. Your strength is not in your ability to defend yourself, but in your trust in me as your defender. I know it can be difficult to remain silent when you are wronged. The urge to set the record straight, to make others see the truth, can be strong. But my precious child, trust that I will bring the truth to light. Every lie spoken against you will fall to the ground, for I will not allow falsehood to stand. I will clear your name in my way, in my time. Do not be anxious about what others say. I have the final word, and my word is truth. There will be times when people gather against you, when they conspire in secret, thinking their plans are hidden, but nothing is hidden from me. I see every plot, every whisper, every intention of the heart. Those who plot against you are plotting against me, for you are my child. I take their actions personally, and I will defend you as my own. Do not fear their schemes, for I will bring them to nothing. I will frustrate their plans, and what they intended for your harm, I will turn for your good. Trust that I am working, even when you cannot see it. I am always moving on your behalf. When others try to tear you down, I am lifting you up. When they speak lies, I am speaking truth over you. When they plan to harm you, I am planning your deliverance. You may not always see how I am working, but trust that I am. I am your defender, and I will not let you fall. In this world, there will always be those who oppose you, who seek to harm you through their words or actions. But my beloved son, my beloved daughter, their power is limited. They may try to harm you, but they cannot succeed against my will. I hold your life in my hands, and I am stronger than any opposition you face. Their words may hurt, but they cannot touch the destiny I have for you. What I have planned for you will come to pass no matter what others say or do. When others speak against you, I ask you to come to me. Bring your hurt, your pain, your frustration, and your anger to me. I will comfort you. I will give you the strength to endure. Do not let bitterness take root in your heart. Do not let their words steal your peace. I am your peace, and I will guard your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Forgive those who speak against you, even when it feels difficult. Leave their actions in my hands, and I will deal with them. You may not always see the full picture. You may wonder why I allow others to speak against you, or why their plots seem to go unpunished. But my precious children, know this: I am patient and my justice is perfect. I desire for all to come to repentance, even those who oppose you. Pray for them, that their hearts may be turned, that they may see the error of their ways and come to me. Leave room for my grace, for my mercy is great. But if they do not turn, my justice will not delay forever. I will repay each according to their deeds. You are not alone in this battle, my beloved son, my beloved daughter. I stand beside you, and I go before you. Those who speak against you are not speaking against you alone, but against me. I will defend you because you are mine. I have called you by name, and you are precious to me. I will not allow the enemy to triumph over you. The words of others may try to tear you down, but my word will build you up. Listen to my voice, for my voice speaks life, truth, and peace over you. Take refuge in me, my beloved children. When the world seems against you, when you feel surrounded by the lies and plots of others, run to me. I am your fortress, your hiding place. In my presence, you will find safety and rest. You do not need to fear what others say or do, for I am your protector. Trust in my defense, and know that I am working all things for your good. If these words about God being our defender when others speak ill or plot against us have touched your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, you are my defender, and I trust you to fight for me. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I see the hidden schemes of those who seek to harm you. I know the plans they make in secret, thinking they are unseen, thinking that their actions will remain concealed. But I see it all, and I want to remind you that prayer is your greatest weapon in these moments. It is through prayer that the chains of these hidden schemes are broken, that the plans of the enemy are brought to nothing. There is power in prayer, a power that goes beyond what you can see with your eyes. When you pray, you are not speaking into the air. You are communicating directly with me, the Almighty God, the Creator of heaven and earth. Your prayers rise up before my throne, and I hear every word. I listen to the cries of my children, and I respond with power. Prayer is not passive. It is active. It is the force that moves my hand to work on your behalf. When you feel surrounded by hidden schemes, when others are plotting against you in ways you cannot fully understand, I ask you to come to me in prayer. Bring everything before me, the fears, the confusion, the uncertainty. Lay it all at my feet. In prayer, you are not just venting your emotions. You are inviting me to intervene, to act, to bring about my will in the situation. I hear every cry, and I will not allow the schemes of the wicked to prosper against you. In the face of hidden schemes, it can be tempting to feel helpless, to believe that you are powerless against the forces working against you. But, my precious child, remember that in prayer, you are far from powerless. You are engaging in the most powerful act of resistance against the plans of the enemy. Through prayer, you invite my power into the situation, and my power is far greater than anything that can be plotted against you. When Daniel was thrown into the lion's den because of the hidden schemes of those who sought to bring him down, he did not fight with his own strength. He didn't seek to confront those who plotted against him. Instead, he remained faithful in prayer, trusting that I would deliver him. And I did. I sent my angel to shut the mouths of the lions, and Daniel was unharmed. In the same way, I am able to shut the mouths of those who speak against you, to thwart the plans of those who seek your harm. Do not underestimate the power of consistent prayer. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, prayer is your connection to me, and through that connection, you receive the wisdom, strength, and protection you need. Even when you cannot see the full picture, I will reveal to you what is necessary. I will guide you through every situation, giving you discernment to see what is hidden and the wisdom to know how to respond. The enemy seeks to work in the shadows, to hide his schemes in darkness, but prayer brings everything into the light. When you pray, I expose the lies, the deceit, and the hidden motives of those who plot against you. I will show you what is true and what is false. I will give you insight into the hearts of those around you, so that you are not caught off guard by their schemes. Trust that I am revealing to you what you need to know, even before the enemy strikes. My beloved children, I ask you to pray not only for yourselves, but for those who seek to harm you. Yes, even for those who plot against you. Pray that their hearts would be softened, that they would turn from their wicked ways and come to know me. For I desire not the destruction of the wicked, but that they would repent and find life in me. Your prayers have the power to not only protect you, but also to bring transformation to those who walk in darkness. Prayer is not only defensive, it is also offensive. When you pray, you are not just asking for protection, you are actively tearing down the strongholds of the enemy. Every time you come to me in prayer, you are waging war against the darkness. You are declaring that I am greater, that my will shall be done, and that no scheme of the enemy will prevail. The weapons of your warfare are not of this world, but they are mighty through me to the pulling down of strongholds. There will be times when the enemy's schemes seem overwhelming, when the darkness feels too great, but remember that I am greater. In those moments, fall to your knees in prayer. Do not give in to fear or despair, for I am with you. I am your refuge, your fortress, and I will deliver you from every plot formed against you. As you pray, I am working on your behalf, sending my angels to fight for you, to protect you, to clear the way before you. I have given you my word as a powerful tool in prayer. When you pray my word, you are standing on promises that cannot be broken. Speak my truth over the situation. Declare my promises over your life, and watch as the chains of hidden schemes begin to break. For my word is living and active, sharper than any two-edged sword. It cuts through the lies, the deceit, and the schemes of the enemy, and it brings victory. My precious children, never doubt the effectiveness of your prayers. Even when you do not see the results immediately, know that I am at work. I hear every prayer, and I am moving on your behalf. Sometimes, I move in ways you cannot see right away, but trust that I am always working for your good. The enemy may plot in darkness, but I dwell in light, and my light will always overcome the darkness. So do not be discouraged when you face opposition. Do not be afraid of the hidden schemes of others. Come to me in prayer, and I will break every chain. I will expose every lie, and I will protect you from every plot. In prayer, you are never alone. You are standing in the power of the Almighty God, who is your defender and your deliverer. If these words about the power of prayer and breaking the chains of hidden schemes have touched your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, I trust in the power of prayer to break every chain. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I want you to know this. No matter how deep the darkness may seem, my light will always prevail. Darkness cannot hide from me. There is no shadow too thick, no secret too well guarded, no scheme too hidden that I cannot expose. I am the light of the world, and wherever I go, darkness must flee. When you are surrounded by what seems like darkness, remember that my light is with you, shining brightly, revealing what is hidden and exposing what is in the shadows. There is much in this world that tries to conceal itself in darkness. The enemy works in secret, hiding his schemes, thinking he can avoid the truth. But darkness cannot stand against my light. When you walk in my presence, the light I give you exposes what the enemy tries to hide. This light is not just a protection for you, but it also serves as a guiding beacon. My light helps you see clearly where to walk, what decisions to make, and how to move forward, even when the path ahead seems unclear. The world around you is often filled with deception. People hide their true intentions, speak words that are meant to mislead, or act in ways that mask their true motives. But I see through it all. I see the heart, and I know the truth. My light cuts through the lies and brings clarity. This is why I ask you, my beloved children, to walk closely with me. Stay in my light. For when you walk in my light, you are never deceived. Remember the words of my Son, Jesus, when he said, "I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." When you follow me, you walk in the light. You do not need to fear the darkness, because the light I give you will reveal what is hidden, and where my light shines, darkness cannot remain. My light exposes every scheme, every trap, every lie that the enemy tries to set before you. You may feel at times that darkness surrounds you, that the world is filled with evil that seems unstoppable. You see the wicked prospering, those who plot in secret gaining power, and it troubles your heart. But, my precious children, do not be afraid. I see it all, and I am not silent. I will not let the darkness prevail. My light will break through, and what is hidden will be revealed. Trust that I am working even now, exposing what needs to be exposed and bringing my truth to light. In your life, there will be moments when it feels like you are walking through a valley of darkness. It may seem like the enemy is working behind the scenes, that his plans are advancing and that you cannot see a way out. But my light is always with you. In those moments, call upon me. Ask for my light to shine into the situation, and I will do it. I will show you what you need to see. I will reveal the path ahead. I will bring clarity where there is confusion and peace where there is fear. Sometimes, my beloved children, it can be tempting to try to uncover the darkness on your own, to search for answers, to expose what is hidden through your own efforts. But remember this: it is my light that exposes the darkness, not your own strength. Trust me to reveal what needs to be revealed. Trust that I will shine light into every corner, bringing truth to the surface in my perfect time. When you try to force things to come into the light, you may stumble. But when you trust in me, I will guide you gently, showing you what you need to know at the right moment. There is no need to fear the darkness, for I have already overcome it. On the cross, I defeated the powers of darkness once and for all. The enemy may still try to work in secret, but his time is limited, and his plans are already doomed to fail. You, my precious children, walk in victory. You walk in the light of my resurrection power. When you stand in my light, the enemy cannot touch you. His schemes will not prevail, for my light will expose them before they can succeed. You are called to be children of the light. You are not meant to hide in the shadows or be overwhelmed by the darkness of this world. I have called you to shine brightly, to be a reflection of my light in the world around you. As you walk in my light, you will also become a light to others. Those who are lost in darkness will see the light shining through you, and they will be drawn to me. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven. And remember, my beloved children, that walking in the light also means living in truth. I am a God of truth, and I desire that you walk in truth in all that you do. Do not hide anything in the darkness. Bring everything into the light. When you live with transparency, when you live in truth, you have nothing to fear. The enemy thrives in deception, but he has no power over those who live in my truth. If there is anything in your life that you have been hiding, bring it to me. I will cover you with my grace and lead you into freedom. Do not be discouraged by the darkness you see in the world. The darkness may seem great, but my light is greater. The enemy may try to advance his schemes, but my plans will always prevail. I am sovereign over all things, and nothing can stand against my will. My light will always expose the darkness, and my truth will always triumph over lies. The darkness has not, and will not, overcome the light. So, my beloved son, my beloved daughter, walk in my light. Do not fear the darkness. Why? For I am with you. Trust that I will reveal what needs to be revealed in your life, and that I will protect you from the hidden schemes of the enemy. My light surrounds you, it goes before you, and it shines upon you. You are never alone, and you are never in the dark when you walk with me. If these words about God's light exposing the darkness have touched your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, your light shines through the darkness, and I trust in your truth. My beloved son, my beloved daughter, I see the weight of your worries. I know the burden you carry when you think about the plans others may have against you. You fear what they might do, what they might say, and how their actions might affect your life. But today, I call you to surrender those worries to me. I am your protector, and my divine protection is far greater than any plan others could devise. Trust me, for I see all, and nothing escapes my care. You were never meant to carry the burden of fear or worry. These burdens weigh you down, robbing you of peace and joy. But, my precious child, I want you to lay them at my feet. Give me your concerns, your anxieties, your fears about what others may be plotting. When you release these things to me, you make room in your heart for my peace, a peace that surpasses understanding. Worry will not add a single hour to your life, but trusting in me will give you rest for your soul. I want you to remember that my protection over you is complete. There is nothing that anyone can do behind your back that I do not already know about. Their plans, their schemes, their intentions are all laid bare before me. Before they even speak a word, I know it. Before they take a step, I see it. You do not need to live in fear of what others may be planning, for I am already there, working on your behalf. I am your shield, your fortress, your refuge. Think about the times in your life when you were worried about the future, about what others might do. Did I not come through for you? Did I not protect you? Look back and see how I have delivered you in the past. If I protected you then, will I not protect you now? I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My love for you has not changed, and neither has my commitment to guard you from harm. Trust in my unfailing love, and you will find peace even in the face of opposition. Surrendering your worries to me does not mean ignoring the reality of what others may be doing. It means recognizing that I am greater than any plan they could form. It means understanding that I am sovereign over all things. Even when others intend to harm you, I will turn it around for your good. What they meant for evil, I will use to bless you. Nothing can thwart my plans for your life. No scheme, no plot, no attack will succeed against the will I have for you. My precious children, when you surrender your worries to me, you are not giving up control. You are placing your trust in the one who is truly in control. You are acknowledging that you cannot protect yourself from every plot, from every word spoken against you, but I can. I see what you cannot see, and I know what you do not know. And because I love you, I will protect you. I will fight for you, and I will go before you to make the crooked path straight. I ask you to pray for those who plan against you. I know this is hard, but it is what I call you to do. Pray that their hearts would be softened, that they would turn from their ways and find me. I desire that none should perish, but that all would come to repentance. When you pray for your enemies, you release them into my hands. You are no longer holding on to the weight of their actions. You are trusting that I will deal with them in my way, in my time. Do not let your mind be consumed by what others might be doing. The enemy wants you to focus on their plans so that you take your eyes off me. But I want you to fix your gaze on me, the author and finisher of your faith. When you focus on me, you will be filled with peace and confidence. You will know that no matter what others plan, I am your strong tower, and nothing can penetrate my protection. It's easy to become anxious when you feel out of control, when you don't know what others are saying or doing behind your back. But, my beloved children, this is where your faith comes in. Faith is trusting in me, even when you don't have all the answers, even when you can't see the full picture. Faith is knowing that I am working, even when it seems like nothing is happening. I am always working for your good. My hand is always over you, guiding you, guarding you, protecting you. When you surrender your worries to me, you are not surrendering to defeat. You are surrendering to victory. You are choosing to trust that I am bigger than the plans of man. You are declaring that my will is stronger than any force that could come against you. I want you to walk in that freedom, knowing that I am your defender. You do not need to defend yourself or fight your battles alone. I am with you, and I will not allow the enemy to prevail. My beloved children, as you walk through this life, there will always be those who oppose you. There will always be people who plot against you in secret, who speak ill of you behind your back, but you do not need to live in fear of them. I am your protector. I will be your voice where you cannot speak, your shield where you cannot defend yourself. My protection is all-encompassing. It is more than enough. Do not let your heart be troubled by what others are planning. Instead, come to me in prayer. Bring your concerns to me and I will give you rest. I will fill your heart with peace. Trust in my goodness and know that I am always working on your behalf. You are not alone, and you are not unprotected. I am with you every step of the way, and I will not leave you to face these challenges alone. Surrender is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign of trust. When you give your worries to me, you are declaring that you trust my power, my wisdom, and my love. I care for you more than you can imagine, and I will never let you walk through this life unprotected. I am your Father, and I will always watch over you. If these words about surrendering your worries about others' plans to God's divine protection have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I surrender my worries to you, trusting in your divine protection. Thank you, my beloved child, for spending this time with me today. I'm grateful for your heart and your trust. Don't forget to subscribe and share this message with those who need to hear it. Stay close to me, and I will continue guiding you every step of the way. Now, for the surprise I promised you, there is another message waiting for you right now. It's appearing on the screen. In this next video, I will reveal even more of my plans and how you can walk in the fullness of my protection. Keep watching, because what I have to show you will strengthen your faith and give you the wisdom you need for the days ahead. Continue with me, child. This journey is just beginning.